All right, we got today's mail call. Just got home from work, and this was sitting on my porch. I'm kind of excited to get it. Let's open it up and take a look at them. It's packaged very well. It is Tripwire, and we got a Podcat already. There's your box. You can play with the box. And that is almost how you spell my last name. Just take out the A, and that's it. And when my I think his great grandfather came to America from Scotland, Isle of Skye, Scotland. I think that's how he pronounced or spelt it. And I'm pretty sure that's how he spelled it. I can't remember. I think it was MACC, but I'm not sure. I'm not 100%, but I know there was. I'm pretty sure this is like 98% sure that's how he spelt it. But they dropped the A on it when they got here. I don't really know why. But anyway, he's number 78 in the line. There's all his specialties there. See if I can zoom in a little better. Oop. Let's see. There we go. There's all his specialties. There's the little barcode. And that's the front. Let me see if I can't zoom out some more. That's the front of it. Here's the back. Just showing everything he's got. And the military actually does use bomb sniffing rats because they are, from my understandings, they're actually easier to train than a dog is, and they're a lot cheaper too. So, and they're also lightweight enough to where they don't set off the triggers on them. They're too light. So it sounds like it's a good idea to me to train rats. Cat, he just threw the box at me. Silly. I know you're trying to get in it. Here, let me move the pack of the stuff out of the way. There, now you can climb in it. And here he is. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't know they made a Tripwire. The only one I've ever seen was the only one I've seen was in the Tiger Force. That's the only one that I've ever seen was the Tiger Force version. So I wasn't aware they already made this version of them. And this is the one making all the racket. There she is in the box. Is that a good box? If I fits, I sits. Is that a good box, Cat? Anyway. But yeah, like I was saying, I didn't even realize they made this version of them. And I've only ever seen the Tiger Force, and I'm just not a big fan of Tiger Force. I'm not knocking it because there are people out there that like it, and there's some people that have really cool Tiger Force displays. But it's just not for me. I'm not a Tiger Force nor a Python Patrol. Like I said, it's okay. It's just not for me. And I like Python Patrol better than I do Tiger Force. I can tell you that much. Oh yeah, this one's gonna have to probably get. Oh no, there it goes. He's got the really stiff. Yeah, really stiff here. That boot wants to keep popping off. So yeah, I'm gonna have to heat this one up because he is very stiff. Well, that one's okay. I got that one down. Yeah, this is one of the older. Like I said, I didn't even know this one existed. Oh, that one's nice and loose. And I'm kind of glad because I like Tripwire. I do. I have the 25th anniversary version of them. And I put him in the bomb disposal unit, which I will go get in a few minutes. So I'll have a jump cut here in a few minutes. I didn't think about grabbing it. Alright, let's go set this off to the side. And here's his MacLeod system. Alright, mobile armored control lever for explosive ordnance disposal. That's what MacLeod means. Okay, I was always wondering what that meant on the box. Tripwire, Apsara. Okay. All right, I'm gonna be. This has got those in the package here. It's gonna make a lot of racket. So if you're wearing headphones, might want to turn them down just a little bit. Is there anything else in there? Nope, everything's in the bag here. All right, fair warning. All right, let's see here. It looks like everything's good. Let's see. Here's the here's the Minesweeper. That's a good looking little Minesweeper there. Let's pull back a little bit. That actually looks pretty cool. Is it no, it doesn't move up and down, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty good looking. Looks like he does come with a little bomb disposal little bomb disposal neck piece. And he also comes with a vest. Let's see, here's the, well, that's cool. Oh man, that's really cool. I like that. I wish this was, the jaws aren't articulated. I wish they were, but man, that's really cool looking. I like that. I like that a lot. That's pretty cool. Let's see, there's his bomb helmet. Does that cut? No, that doesn't. Let's see. He also has, oh, there's his pistol. There's the mines. That's pretty cool looking. Let's see. Can you put two on his back? No, it looks like you can only do one. Yeah, it looks like you can only do one. That's okay. Looks like you can, you know, like you can have them foot peg like they stepped on it. Oh, maybe not. Oh, that was an idea anyway. Let's see here. There's his looks like that looks like a claymore. Let's see. Or no, it's a I thought it was a claymore, but no, it's one of the pictures, some kind of device he can look at. It looks like he looks at it like this. Let's see. Yeah, I thought it was a claymore. But anyway, yeah, there's just a bunch of, I like this helmet. So it looks like it most like his original. Let's see, let's get it all around. There we go. Yeah, I didn't think about getting that 25th anniversary until just a minute ago. And here's the rat. I'm probably going to have a hard time keeping that away from the cats. Just being honest. See, here's his pistol. Goes right into his holster there. Looks good. Let's see, I got the leg, leg articulation. Double jointed knees. They are pinless. And this looks like it's trying to come out. I keep having to slide it back up, especially this one here. It looks like it wants to come out. Double jointed knees again. Have to work with them, loosen them up a little bit. It looks like I got his elbows for the most part loosened up. I still need to work on this one a little bit. Yeah, like that. There we go. This one seems perfectly fine. Let's see. This one's got the up and down. That's got the up and down motion. This one does too. It's got the up and down. Let's see the hose. That hose looks quite similar to Frag Vipers. Let's see, again, it looks like it goes up here. Yeah. And then, let's see here. Yep, goes right in there. Now, there's a lot of stuff here that, or, you know, maybe it goes down. Yeah, I think it goes like that. I'll have to play around with it. No, I think I was right. It goes like this because that's... Or, you know what? I think that's actually that piece. It looks more like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's that. And then he's got a bomb disposal helmet. He also has a, I'm not sure. There's just a bunch. I'm just gonna have to play with it for a while and see. And there's a little peg back here in the back that pegs right onto it. And both sides are exactly the same, so it pegs into the same way on both of them. So there's no special way of it going, luckily. And then let's see. Let's see if I can get it in his hand here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. You got to bend his hands up a little bit, but that's a good thing about these. It's a good thing about these classifieds. They're a little more forgiving. Doesn't want to clip into his arm. Or doesn't want to clip on his arm very well. I just see it just pops right off. I wish they should have made it a little bit longer because the hose wants to push it down. So maybe I'll get some like sticky tape or something in there. Just put it on there just so it'll stick. And then looks like he's got this in his hand in the picture. So I'm guessing this is some kind of like finder. Like I said, to me it looks like a claymore. You know what? I know exactly what that is now. I see with the joystick. It's the control. It's a controller for that, big dummy. You know, I didn't even think about it. I figured it out now. I'm smart. All right, let's see here. Let's see if I can get him to stand up. I can. Now, let's see. Are these articulated? Not at all. It just sits like that. Yeah, I'll probably have it like this. That's there's the rat, and then I'm surprised you can't put both of them on his backpack. You know, I kind of wish they would have done that. Like, I understand they wanted to, you know, make one of them have the hole for that, and then, you know, then they could have that showing. But well, yeah, it looks okay. And here's his. You got a bomb vest on, and I don't want to put it on him. I think he looks good the way it is, but well, I guess to show everybody what he looks like with it on, might as well. Let's see if I can take his helmet back off. Might as well. So let's see what he looks like with it on. You never know, I may like it better. There. Pop. All right, let's see how that goes on there. So flail your arms out. I can't put my arms down. if you can say what movie that's from, you get points. You know what? I think you're supposed to take this off first. Yeah, you're supposed to take that off first. Now I can put this over. Let's see here. Where that pops in there, that popped in there. Let's see here. You pop in there. Whoop. Oh my goodness. Right, pop in there. That pops in there. If I can get them to pop in there. Or that popped that time. Yeah, there we go. Now, let's see. This goes back in here. Find that peg hole again. Let's see, where is that? I can't see very well. Well, I'll just put it there for now because I can't see very well. And then, pretty sure this is how this goes. Maybe a bum cover, because he's got the front cover on it. I don't know. Maybe another cut. Maybe it goes around his neck. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to go. Okay. That is how it's supposed to go. Somehow. Or, well, if it puts like that, then you can't see nothing. I'm pretty sure this is how it's supposed to go, because I remember that's what bomb squads look like. Oh my gosh, where's that peg at? I can't see nothing. I don't know if it's up higher or up lower or what. I can't see. Let me pop one side off. Maybe I can see it better if I pop one side off. It's definitely a lot lower. Right there. There it goes. All right, now let's see if I can put this back together. Fidget, 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 fidget. There we go. Now I'll put this back in his thing. I'm still not sure what this is supposed to be. Sometimes these go around the arm. I've seen people where they put these around the arms because I mean there's literally no picture of where everything goes. Well, he does have a drink shower on there. I'm quite certain this goes on the arm because I think I remember seeing pictures of it because that's how they. But again, I'm not sure. I'll fiddle-faddle with it later. For the most part, this is what he's going to look like with all that stuff on. But I'm going to take all this off because I want him to look like the originals. The original one did, or at least close to it anyway. It's pretty cool to have gear. You know, you can have them all geared up, and it'd be good for displaying or for it'd be good for displaying them or a lot of some pictures. You know, have them take pictures of him like defusing bombs and stuff. That'd be pretty cool. And you know, get you a smoke bomb, put some smoke out there, build. You I even thought, you know, that because they sell those TNT boxes from Minecraft. They sell them. I thought about getting some of those for you know, to display with these, you know. Oop, where's the right on it? There we go. Okay. It's an idea anyway. Got a pretty cool looking face here. Let me kind of zoom in a little bit. Nice looking face. He can look up pretty okay, not the best, but he can look down. Not really. He looks up better than he looks down. That's more of a straight out look. Let's put all this back on him here. I like Tripwire. He was definitely I liked him. Not one of my favorites, but I liked him, and I always thought it was pretty funny how clumsy he was. Because people that know me know that I'm pretty dang clumsy too. I'm always at work knocking stuff over because I can't. And I get to talking and I don't pay attention where I'm going. I'll knock a display over. Dang, I just need that to slide over some. There we go. That's good enough. We'll have a shelf full of like we call it quick sale, you know, stuff like some cleaning wipes or like Armor All. That's what I'm trying to think of. And we'll be doing like a quick sale. Like we'll have a little box of those, and then I'll on a rack, and I'll come through, and I won't be paying attention. I'll be talking to somebody, and I'll knock it plumb over. But anyway, we're gonna do a little quick jump cut. I'm gonna go grab the 25th anniversary, Tripwire, and we'll take a look at them. All right, so here's the 25th anniversary of Tripwire. I went and got me a little work light, maybe even light up a little bit and then see him a little better. And I'm gonna push you off to the back for a second. And this is the 25th anniversary Tripwire here. It's pretty similar, similarities there. Bring a little bit closer. There we go. That's what I'm trying to do. They both have the 25th doesn't have a pistol, and I do like that upgrade. I do like having them. And then there's the backpacks. See, there's the 25th has 3. It's hard to get them out, but you got 3 mines, and that's what See, these have foot pegs. The 25th has a foot peg that they can fit, and you know, you can put a figure on it. Like, uh-oh. But it just pegs right, all 3 of them peg right into his back there. And look at their wands. See, the 25th is a little more old-fashioned looking. The modern is a little more, of course, it's more modern looking. The classified, I meant to say, a little more modern looking. But see, it fits in his hand better. It clips on his hand on the 25th better than it does on that one. But again, that's okay, not a big deal, just a little nitpicky stuff. Face sculpt, a little bit similar. Let's see, there's the 25th there. I'm trying to see if it'll let me zoom in on it. Or it's just so, you know, his face is so tiny, it's hard to see. But yep, this is it. I usually keep my Tripwire in the bomb disposal unit here. Oop. I usually put Tripwire in here, and it came with some mines as well. It came with 3 of them, and it also came with the bomb. But you know, he's ooh, I got a little dust there. And he fits in it just fine. I mean, there are a lot of vintage vehicles that moderns just cannot fit in. Let's be very carefully trying to take all this apart because it's... Oops. I knew I was going to knock the light over eventually. Put it on this side. And I mean, they fit in there just perfectly fine. So you do have to kind of bend their knees at both places. But they do have their double jointed knees as well. And then I keep just put his hands up. I just set them on in there. Or just want to keep his legs straight. This one I keep the legs straight. Never mind. But they can hold on to the because their hands are pretty well jointed. Now he can't. He doesn't have double jointed arms. Only just the elbow swivel. So usually it's just either one or the other. And I try not to do too much because like that might make it break. So I just keep it like this, and then that slides back and forth. You can make it look like he's scooping up the bomb, and then then carrying it off. I like this little. This is a cool little. It's a little vehicle. It's got. You can see. He does have like a little viewport. Right. So we can get a zoom in right there. You get a little viewport there. And I do like. That's one thing I do like about Joe's G.I. Joe is that all these little back. Support vehicles. That's what I'm trying to think of. Support. And that's one reason I like about the smaller ones is there's more world building. There's just a little bit more with it. And this is what I liked with it. And he comes with his own little the classified comes with his own little robot, bomb disposal robot. So I think this was a good fit with Tripwire. I really do think this is a good pairing. And it only has just the wheels on the bottom. 1985. I was one. Yeah, sometimes I do wish they had real working treads, but honestly, the treads, when you do have working treads, they don't work very well. So the wheels are just fine. The treads, they get hung up and they just, or they're hard to, like the HISS tank, the HasLab HISS tank, it's hard to get that thing to roll. I mean, I have to put some weight on it to actually get it to go, and then it kind of pops on, skips and stuff. So I don't know. I mean, mine just needs to be rolled some more. That's a possibility. It just needs to be rolled some more to work it out. But mine just is mostly just displayed on the shelf, and I take the batteries out of it so it doesn't they don't get start to leak acid everywhere and destroy everything. That is really nice. I really think that's cool. I wish they had a little bit more. Oh, it does swivel there. Okay. I wish the it open and close, but that's fine. You can. That's pretty cool. I really do like the rat. I really like that. There's no articulation on the rat, like none. And but I do like it. I think it's pretty cool. They did a pretty good detail on it. They really did some good detail on there. And it looks really cool. It can stand up easily. It knocks over easily too, but it stands up pretty easy enough, and it displays nicely with Tripwire there. I'm glad I got this. Like I said, I didn't even know he existed until a couple of weeks ago. I just was browsing online and I just happened to see it. And I'm like, oh, I didn't realize they made them yet. Because, like I said, I knew they made the Tiger Force, but I didn't want Tiger Force. I wanted that one. I wanted this one. But anyway, I've rambled on enough. Again, sorry about the jump cut. I didn't think about getting the 25th anniversary tripwire until like I was halfway through the video or recording here. But anyway, I like it. It looks good. I'm really glad I got it. I really am. I am so glad I got it. He comes with a lot of cool accessories. Really cool accessories. I don't know why I didn't put two and two together. This was the controller for his. I don't know why I didn't put that together. I mean, should have known, should have known that was the controller to this. But anyway, I've rambled on enough. This is what I got. Again, sorry about the jump cut, but I had to show him. I had to show the 25th anniversary. I don't have the O-ring when I just have the 25th and now classified. So anyway, everybody have a good day. Take care and yo Joe.